Hello and welcome to all. Very good evening. How to enter the data in SPSS, right? So this is for beginners, those who are not aware what is SPSS, and those who are aware what is SPSS but don't know how to use the SPSS. So this is the SPSS. Whenever we are start the SPSS, we look like this window, right? I already told this is data view and this is variable view, right? So there is some change. Okay, in variable we are having the name, type, with, decimal, label, values, missing, column, align, measure, and role that we are shown in our PPT. Okay, data view. This is data view. Nothing is visible, and we can add the data in these cells, right? Okay, for example, I have prepared one questionnaire for the video. Right, this is my topic: a study of service quality dimension and satisfaction of stakeholder of selected university. Right, and this questionnaire I am asking to the students of the university. Right, name of student, the university name, their gender, male and female. I have asked the age group. Right, I am not asking the actual age. I have classified as a group. We can see over here. Program name: bachelor's, master's, diploma or doctoral. Semester: the student semester, first, second, third. Right, this is my Likert scale. These are the statement of particular dimension. This is a reliability dimension, for example, and expectation and the actual satisfaction. Right, now I have already classified 1 2 3 4 5 as over here. This is the expectation. Right, so expectation defined as one is least important, unimportant, no opinion, less important, and most important. For satisfaction, same: one is highly dissatisfied, dissatisfied, no opinion, four means satisfied, and five means highly satisfied. Right, so in this case we are having ordinal. Right, so we have to follow the ordinal of the data. This is for expectation and this is for satisfaction. Now, please keep in mind one statement. I have to get two response. One is from this five column and second one is for this. Right. So a particular student will take either these five and this five. One is for expectation, one is for satisfaction. Right. So this is the questionnaire. Overall, I have entered 31 statements in this, having 5 dimension. This is a SERVQUAL dimension. Right, service quality dimension: reliability, responsiveness, assurance, empathy, and tangibility. Okay, so we are going to enter the data of this questionnaire in our SPSS software. Okay, for analysis we don't require the name of the student. Right, maybe we require university name, gender we required, age group required, program and semester. So we required 5 things out of 6. Name of the students we don't need for analysis of our data. Right, so okay, now go to the variable view, give a particular name. Right, see what is my question: university name, the first variable I have, or the first question I have, university name. Now I'm going to type university space name. If I'm giving enter, I'm getting a particular error, that is variable name contain an illegal character. Here we have to keep in mind any of the special characteristics including space is not applicable in name of variable. If you need space, you have to use underscore. For example, university underscore name. Now this is valid, right? We are not getting any kind of error. Okay, we just give name of variable, we automatically getting all the things. Okay, this is type of data we already discussed, right? This is numeric data. For example, I'm selecting 4 university for the study. Let's say example of the Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda, that is called MSU as my coded. Sardar Patel University, SPU, for example Gujarat University and Saurashtra University. So these 4 university I'm taking as a sample of my study. For example, I'm giving numeric and okay because I will give a particular number to the particular university, which I don't want to change. Decimal right now I don't want to change. I will show after the use of this decimal. Label is what you can use the full question. If you are having, for example, we are uh, using this statement, so we can use type full statement in label, but we cannot type full statement as name of variable, right? So for example here, I don't want to give the name. University name is enough for me. Value. Okay, click over here, right? For example, I have selected 4 universities. First is the Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda. Now I'm giving code as MSU. Value is 1 is my code. Click add. 2 is Sardar Patel University. I'm going to add. 3, for example, Gujarat University, I'm writing GU. 4 number is Saurashtra University, SU, and add. Now, okay. Missing, if you collected your data and you are finding any kind of missing value, some of respondents are not giving proper answer to the particular question, we can add the missing value. This will, we are going to discuss later on. Alignment, this is left alignment, right or center, whatever the alignment you require, right? By default it is right alignment. Measure, right? We have discussed scale, ordinal or nominal. This is ordinal data or nominal or scale. This is nominal data, right? Because we are giving only numbers to the universities. This is not following any kind of uh, ascending or descending order. I can give particular number. For example, 1 number is for MSU, I can change 4 number as MSU and 1 number is for Saurashtra University for SU, right? So I can change. There is nothing happen in the software. Okay, so I'm using nominal data. This is input. Whatever we are data entering in SPSS, this is input for our research, right? So this function again we'll discuss later on, because initially we are not going to change anything, right? So this is first variable we have added. Now what is my second question? Age group. Okay, now I have to write age underscore group. For example, this is my code language, right? So as grp, for example, I can write age space group, right? So I can use space over here, right? Now again plus 1 is for 17 to 19 years, right? So I'm adding 17 dash 19 years. Click add. 2 number I'm giving code to the 20 and 22. 20 dash 22 years. 3 is 23 dash 25, right? 23 to 25 years. Add. 4 number 25 and above. 25 years and above. Okay. If you did any mistake, right? For example, you are having, I'm removing 4 number and I'm using 24 and above, right? For example, my actual figure is 25, but by mistake I have write 24. So I can remove or I can change. See, change is not enabled right now, but if I change this figure, it will change, right? So automatically this is changed 25 and press OK. Again, this is nominal or ordinal or scale data. This is no ordinal data because we are following a particular order, right? Age group, we are following the particular order. So this is ordinal data. Program, right? Bachelor's, master's, diploma, doctoral, the UG level, the level of education. So for example, this is program. Again, I can give 1 number for bachelor's, 2 number for master's, 3 number for diploma, add 4 number. What was the okay doctoral, that is PhD, right? Okay. Now this is nominal data because if I give 1 number to doctoral or 3 number to bachelor, 2 number for diploma, 1 number for masters, nothing going to change in this, right? So this is nominal data. Okay, semester, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, right? So I'm entering semester. See, I'm not going to change any kind, right? Because okay, we forgot gender. We can add insert variable. We can insert this gender. For example, I'm giving M for male, sorry, value 1 is for male, 2 for female, right? I got a special error because I was adding M and this is numeric data, right? So this, we are going to remove this and okay. Now I'm changing this numeric to string data. String means we can add any alphabet, right? So this is numeric, comma, dot, date, dollar symbol if you required, custom currency. We are having so many list in this. Or string data is what is string data? We can add alphabet. M for male. Now we can add. Previously we got error because this is numeric data. Now we are changing as a string data and I can add F as a email, right? Then okay. Semester, the value we are going to add 1 for first semester, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and above. Okay. Yes. Gender is nominal. Obviously, yes. Again, this is nominal. No, this is ordinal because first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. We are following a particular order. Now, this is our main data because we are going to compare the expectation of the students and actual satisfaction of the students, right? So we are having 6 statements in a reliability dimension. See, reliability dimension is what? This is the Sarvakual model, service quality dimension. This is Parshuraman model, right? Parshuraman has given the model in 1988 called Sarvakual model, right? So I based on that model, I have prepared this questionnaire and I am using 6 statements, right, as my first variable called reliability. For example, I'm giving a particular code. This is my expectation. So expectations underscore reliability 1. This is numeric data. Yes, because we are having Likert scale, right? What is 1? Least important. Add 2 denotes for 3 means no answer or no opinion. 4 means and 5 means uh, highly highly important or most important. Okay, so I have added as a ordinal data. This is my first, right, variable. So I have add this as my code ex, that is expectation underscore the name reliability, and one is stands for this number, right? Okay, now same is for satisfaction, but it is I think it is difficult because we are, if we are following the expectation 1 to 3 4 5 6, and then we are adding satisfaction, so it is, I think, easy for enter the data. uh, okay, this is one. We are going to ex underscore reliability 2. Okay, now I don't want to add. I am here control C and below control V, control C, control V. Same is copy and paste. Same is copy and paste, right? See, we can see. Okay, ordinal. For example, we are adding only three variables. Reliability 3. Okay, so whenever we are analyzing our data, we are not supposed to get what is this variable. We can add full question in this. You can see university keeps your record accurately, so we are adding a particular question to the particular in front of particular variable as a label name, right? We can add. Okay, for third, academic staff is sincere, right? Same as satisfaction, we are giving code as st underscore reliability 1 to p. Same statement we can copy and paste because the statement is same, right? Here we can see statements are same. We are having expectation differently, we are having satisfaction differently. Okay. uh okay, now we have to change because here for satisfaction the codes are different, right? For example, highly dissatisfied, dissatisfied, no opinion, satisfied, and highly satisfied. So one stands for highly dissatisfied, two means dissatisfied, three means no opinion, four means satisfied, and five means highly satisfied. Okay, you can copy and paste same things for these two statements. Same, we can add all the statements like this, 31 statements, or you have more than 31. If you have, this is questionnaire only 1 and 2 page, but if, for example, you are having, you are pursuing PhD and you are having the questionnaire of more than 4 or 5 A4 size papers, you can add simultaneously everything, right? So this is this is for example, we are adding only these variables. So we have added university name, gender, age group, program, semester, expectation 1 2 and 3 for reliability, satisfaction 1 2 3, and for satisfaction. Statement we have added like this. We have to follow the ordinal data for this, again ordinal, and this ordinal. Okay, now for example, we are adding all the variables like this, right? And we done full questionnaire. We finish the work of variable view. Now we go to the data view. Now you can see all the name is already written over here, right? And this is not activated right now. This is light. For example, I'm writing one number. Now this is dark. Right? For example, one. I'm removing one. Again, this is dark. Software will understand this is missing value. Right? Software will understand this is missing value. So if you are by mistakenly add some numbers, you have to click over here, right click and clear the data. Understood? For example, I have collected hard copy of the data and I'm having respondents of these students and I'm adding the data. Now I have to remember only code, right, that I have given over here. One is for MSU, two is for SU, three GU, Gujarat University, four is for Saurashtra University, F is female, M is male. I remember all the code, right? For example, one gender is male, age group 2, for example, program is 2, semester 3, expectation, for example, 4, 4 and 5. Satisfaction is 2, 2 and 3. Okay, for example, you by mistakenly write any number in this variable, this is automatically active variable 00002, and the same is added in this variable. If this is mistake, click and clear. Simultaneously, you can clear from here. For example, I have added wrongly, click and I can clear. By default, this data is clear in this variable view as well, data view, right? So please keep in mind, this is all the data is right alignment except this, because here left alignment is there. For example, we are having right, now the alignment is on right side, right? So how we can enter? Okay, now 1 2 2 2 3 3 5 we wrongly, right? Gender I have, for example, female, 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 male, male. Okay, for example, age group is 3, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2. Randomly, I'm entering any kind of data because this is for understanding purpose. 4 and 4, right? For example, program. For example, semester. You can add 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 5. Right? I'm entering random numbers. If you have questionnaire, you can observe your data, how they are filling the data, and exact number you have to remember what kind of coding we have done, and we have to enter the data, right? For example, expectation, I'm copy and pasting. For example, I'm changing 1 2 3 4. Okay, this is mistake again, I can clear. Okay, this is 1, not 11. Oh, 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 oh. When we can clear the mistakes, right? So this is my data set. I'm collecting primary data from students. The data is on my hand and I'm giving particular code. Okay, we have entered all the codes as per the questionnaire. If I did mistakes, for example, this is not 4 and 44. I did mistake this. How I can find this mistake? Right? Here you can see 1 and A. This is called value labels. Right? Whatever value we have given, whatever label we have given to the particular value, we can see. If I click this, I'm getting the name of the particular variable. For example, 1 is for MSU, 1 is for MSU, 2 is for SPU. My data is 1, 1, 2. 3 for Gujarat University. I can see this is GU, Gujarat University, right? So this is my data, right? This is for example, in any kind of research, we are not having such variables, right? We are having so many questions, right? So this is a very lengthy process. The data entry is very lengthy process, but still this process we have to follow in SPSS. The main important thing is this variable view. If you do any mistake in this, you are going to mistake in your data analysis, right? See, I can see the change in the variable data except only one. This is 44, right? This is not changing. See, because this is 4, not 44. So if I change as 4, now this is important, right? 4 is important for expectation, right? So if you do any mistakes, you can check by this, right? Any number you are getting, no, that is our data entry is correct, right? So this is how we can enter our data in SPSS software, right? I hope going to conclude my session over here. In next session, we are going to discuss how to analyze the data in different analysis tool, right? So thank you so much, guys. Any questions if you are having, you can comment. Okay, I'm going to end my broadcast over here.